Hey guys, welcome back to VITO'S Garage. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. Today I'm gonna be doing something cool for you guys. Another video, hopefully instructional. I'm gonna be cutting a second key for the BMW E38 for my friend's car. There's the baby girl right there, E38. All right. Okay, so this is the original key. This is the only key. So we're gonna see how it starts with that. So she started up, and we already cut a second key for it. So here's that key. Actually cut quite a few of them. There's this one. There's this one that they cut. But this one, as you can see, it doesn't crank. Okay. That one cranks, this one doesn't crank. So we already cut this key. Now we just gotta program this key. So we're gonna need to remove this kick panel. As you can see, someone already, they didn't install it the right way. Should be screws behind. This just pulls out carefully. And there are Phillips screws. There's one right here. Gotta remove. There. There's one right here. Two of them. One here. One there. Then there are these clips right here. And this wood just carefully pulls out like so. As you can see, they broke these things. There are screws here. Also, this wood just comes out on this side also. Just carefully pry it out with plastic tool. We have some screws here. Up. So go ahead and move the steering wheel forward, back, or whichever way. Now you're gonna have to unclip this covering carefully. This has clips all the way around. Like this. There you go. Now this will drop down, except that this has this. You have to disconnect this parking brake release right there. So this parking brake release right there, it goes in here. After you remove this, your EWS module is right there. You're still gonna probably need to remove this knee bolster. Now you get access to EWS module. Before doing anything, I'm gonna disconnect the battery. I'm gonna take out this whole thing after removing the cover with the plastic card. I have to press these tabs in and then push it out. Be very careful with this. There you go. Now I'm gonna take this chip. This chip, I'm gonna clean it really good. This contact, these contacts, these pins. So you gotta see what kind of chip that is. So that's connected. Now I'm gonna connect this cable. EWS. This is EWS 3. So that goes right there. And this part, we're gonna put OD46J. That's what this one is showing. OD46J. So we're gonna match it up. Then we're gonna read EWS, but first we're gonna connect it. So usually it goes, this arrow usually goes like this. Check. You gotta hold it really tight with your fingers. You gotta put pressure on it, so it's gonna read after that. See, it's showing pin no touch, so might need to clean the pins more. Alright, now we're gonna save it. Desktop. I'm gonna take this key that we cut recently. This key. Okay. Now we're gonna load the bin file again for that E38. And now we're gonna click right key. And we're gonna use, for example, 7. I'm gonna choose this key. Right key. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and test this. That, I'm gonna connect the battery. Let's see. Okay, still nothing. So we're gonna do some extra work. So what we need to do is we're gonna do the write EWS and then also EWS analyze. We're gonna write the information back into the EWS. So I just clicked write EWS. So we're gonna write the information back into the EWS. And then we're gonna do EWS analyze. Actually, after it finishes writing the information into the EWS, I'm gonna try to see if it starts. This key. Okay, let's test this thing out. I connected the EWS. This is the original key. This is the key that I just cut. Okay. So, runs. Now we're going to test this key. original key. That's it. Now this car has 2 keys. It's actually a little easier on E38s than E34s. E34s, you gotta do some combinations and things like that in order to get the keys written into the system. Alright, that's it. Now I'll just have to try to program these keys for the door locks, but that's not really important right now. I'm gonna start putting things back together here. Okay guys, so that's about it. On this car, I'm just gonna start putting it back together, close this up. And before you reinstall it, connect it again, make sure the car starts. Okay, so now I'm just gluing some of these back on. I'm gonna install this back into the machine. Okay, we are done here. We're gonna retest this thing. 1 key. There's one. This is the original key. Perfect. Now, I also programmed the locks so they work. Also this one. I'm gonna program these keys.